How are you, friends? This is Chris, Second Chance Credit, doing a new video for this week. I was talking to one of my dear friends the other day, and she was telling me how great her credit score was. And I told her, when she told me her credit score, I was like, oh my God, like literally, you could buy anything you want. And she goes to me, Chris, what do you mean by that? Like, I cannot buy anything I want. I told her, I said, yes, you can. So it was a conversation that her and I were having, and she has right now an 804 credit score. That's a very high credit score. So let me bring you back. So I worked in financing, right? And that's what I do now also. You know, I look at credit and I look at finances. So anybody that works in finances will tell you a 700 credit score is literally the norm. Like, if you're gonna buy a big ticket item, you need to have a 700 credit score. We see that day in and day out. The next scale is a 740. You know, you're doing pretty well. Then the next scale above that is a 760. Once you get to a 760, you're legit, you're firm, everything is firing at all cylinders. You don't see 800 credit scores that often. It's an anomaly. So when you see something like that, you literally, the expression that we give as in financing, right? If we're financing something, we're selling you something that requires financing or leasing, literally we'll tell you, you could buy anything you want. The reason why is your credit score is so good, you're so good with money, you're so good in repaying, that it's very difficult for a bank not to give you that loan. So when someone tells you, you could buy anything you really want, you actually can. But then she tells me, she goes, Chris, you're telling me that I can buy this? And I said, yes, you could buy it. But then she tells me, but can I afford it? And that actually was like, okay, what do you mean by that? She's like, I cannot afford that. And I'm like, yes, you can. But she's like, if I buy it, then for me to afford that, then I have to sacrifice other things that I have, right, per month. Because she works on a fixed income. So it's not like a commission that we could ramp up sales or we could ramp up earnings. No. Her scale of pay is constant month by month. So she's like, yes, I can buy that expensive car. Maybe I can afford $300-400 more, but then I have to cancel a lot of other stuff. I have to cancel my food intake. I have to cancel my spa. I have to cancel all these other things that I enjoy, that I do for myself. So I was like, okay, so now you're telling me that your lifestyle is going to change. And she's like, yes, my lifestyle is going to change. So the reason why I'm doing this video for you is because if you do have great credit and you do have great income, yes, you could buy almost anything that you want, but can you really afford it? Or also, are you going to be falling into a trap later on, right? Because now you have acquired so much wants, not needs, so much wants, so much expensive wants. Now the things that you really need to afford, you really need to buy, now you can't buy because this is taking so much of your income, these wants that you just purchased. So always remember, one thing is buy power and something is affording power. You could buy a lot of things, but can you really afford them and you not be sacrificing the things that you really, really need? Versus the things that you really, really want. Guys, this is Chris, Second Chance Credit. Thank you very much. For anything with credit or with finances, you can reach me directly, 305-951-8381. Thank you.